Yep. Hello and welcome everyone to the 5-digit United States Cup Grand Finals weekend. This is Justin speaking, and tonight with me is Jameson. Hey Jameson, would you like to kind of introduce yourself? Yeah, people know you, bro, but you want to go talk about what the matchup is going to look like?
Alright, well, I mean, this is the Losers Bracket Grand Finals match versus the weekend for the Major League. This is New York versus New Jersey, Seed 1, Seed 3 matchup, if I remember correctly. And this is for second place. The loser gets knocked out, and the winner guarantees at least second place and rises to the last match against SoCal, or rather the second to last if they hit bracket reset. But yeah, this is going to be an exciting one. Two very strong teams in the low losers bracket here, and pretty evenly on most of the skill sets in this pool.
Yeah, I was literally going to say the same exact thing. I think this matchup is kind of like a toss-up just because of how good both states are. I feel like New York has shown such good depth and also just really, really good scores for the past couple weeks. I think even from last week, they showed some really good scores, especially on DT4, if I remember correctly, getting like around 2.6 mil. And I think the fact that New Jersey is also here as well, they've never been in the top 3 or ever been in Grand Finals weekend. So really seeing them really show up and beat states like Pennsylvania with amazing players, and I think also being able to beat Florida as well really shows a lot of the resilience on New Jersey, but also for New York as well. I know that they've both been they've gone through 2 TBs, right, before coming here.
Yeah, two TBs in a row into the SoCal match into here.
That is insane resilience, yeah. But this is going to be a long one. It's going to be a best of 15, if I remember correctly, with 3 bans.
Yeah, I mean, this is the biggest pool I've seen in a tournament in a long time. And Jameson Cup Grand Finals was like 23 maps, I think, if I remember correctly, which is a big pool. I think this is even bigger. So this is a long match coming.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, going down to the bans right now, New Jersey is going to be banning Nomad 2 and Flex 2, which I believe is going to be the Tech AR 10.3. In the meanwhile, New York is going to be banning the tapping map in DT3. And I also believe that they're going to be banning... I'm pretty sure New York is going to be banning either HR or another tapping map, if I were to guess.
At risk of leaking a little bit, I believe one of the bans coming up is going to be Hidden 2. That's and then the third one I think is they've been debating for a while, but I'm unsure if they've landed on a conclusion or not. But I do believe at least one of the last 2 bans will be Hidden 2. And then honestly, New Jersey for me banning Nomad 2, a slight surprise to me. I think Celebi has the carry potential on this type. But I maybe the support just they're not comfortable play against New York.
I was gonna say the same exact thing in all honesty. I saw from the chat on New Jersey's side that they're planning on banning Nomad 2, which is something of a surprise because especially with how they were looking in terms of the Nomad 2s, especially with their pickup for Project Will. That guy is a Nomad 2 player, and especially with having Selby as well, I feel like it kinda... it might just be because of the skill cap of Nomad 2. It's very, very intense stamina and flow. But
yeah, I think... I mean, at least historically through the tournament so far, New York has slightly outperformed New Jersey on most of the Nomad 2s, specifically in the last 2 rounds on the Haley Nomad 2 and on last round's Blue Zenith. But I mean, I think honestly the problem is Project Will doesn't have the stamina for this map. It is super stamina intensive, and combined with, the acceleration, decelerating, the typical metal stream map patterning, maybe a little too much for their support to handle at this stage. So maybe that's why. But Nomad 5 is going to be the last ban for New York. I did remember that being one of their possible bans, but they were still practicing it, so I wasn't sure if they were going to ban or not. But they do throw a ban out here. So Hidden 2 Nomad 5 last for New York A, and New Jersey going into the last ban.
Yep. Other than Nomad 2 and Flex 2, I'm not 100% too sure what New Jersey's going to be banning. They might be banning, I think they just have to ban one of their lowest scoring maps, or even one of the tech picks. I think New York, especially looking at their scores.
I was expecting them to ban like at least 2 aim maps, and neither of their bans so far have been aim maps. I mean, throughout this entire tournament, New York's one thing, like standout skill set, has been aim. So
yeah,
it's kind of surprising to see New Jersey, especially because there's like 3 big raw aim maps in the pool: Nomad 1, DT 1, and Fremod 1, or Force Mod 1, sorry. But they elected for Nomad 4 ban instead, so all of the aim maps up.
Yeah, I think there's just New Jersey saying, I know New York is really, really good at aim, but at the same time, we also have a bunch of aimers as well. Really looking at Little Nebula to really perform, and people like Merc to really step up. I think that he was having some sort of trouble last week, especially. I think he was not dropping the same scores that we really expect from the caliber of player as Merc. But let's really go see what he can go do. And I'm really, really curious as to what New Jersey's going to be picking first.
I mean, there's a lot of ways to go about this. There's DT2 up, which is probably the hardest tapping map left in the pool, considering DT3, Nomad 2, Nomad 5 all banned out. They could go for something like a Hidden 3 is a possible pick if they have good scores on it. New Jersey, not a slouch on the Hidden department. I'd say probably New York's weakest skill set is probably Hidden, even with more on the roster. But honestly, there's just a lot of ways New Jersey can go here. I think they should just pick Comfort, and wow, that's a curveball. Hard Rock 1 first pick.
Honestly, not surprised by this. I think well, we don't really think of New Jersey as like a big HR roster at this point. I know they have Celebi and Little Nebula, but this wasn't something that they really leaned to, especially for the past couple years of 5USC. I don't think that the state really had that many HR players, like as a whole. But I mean, if they feel comfortable with it, especially with some tapping on HR1, it definitely makes sense as to why they picked it.
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely see why they picked it. I think it's just surprising to me that you go into this kind of aim-heavy Hard Rock 1 first pick. I mean, this just feels like a lot of disrespect given to the New York reputation of being the aim team this year. No aim bans, and first picking the Hard Rock aim map, it feels like they're just saying, come at us with your aim. We don't care that you're known as the aim team. We're better anyway.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you. I think that while I did say that there was some tapping on this map, most of this is actually just aim. And so this being a first pick, especially with all the nerves and everything like that, for grand finals, it's very ballsy pick. So let's see if it's actually going to be paying off. Yoshi's not playing this, by the way, like respectfully.
Yeah, old man Yoshi is great at a lot of things, great at many things. High skill cap, high BPM mechanics on Hard Rock, probably not what he's best known for.
Yeah, like the 230 BPM tapping is definitely something that is gonna hinder Yoshi, and I think there are people like Kevin, very surprised actually to see Kevin here compared to Merc, but let's see how he does. I know Kevin really loves aim, but very surprised to see him in this HR pick.
Yeah, I'm also surprised. I think it has to be a confidence thing for Merc. I know Shade has been struggling with confidence the entire tournament because his team is made out of such great players, and he doesn't want to insert himself for maps that he's good at. And I think maybe Merc dropping less than optimal scores in the last couple of rounds maybe diminished his confidence to put himself in for this type of map, when we all know Merc should be able to play this map as Kevin drops the first break, but shouldn't matter too much as it's a very long map.
Yeah, exactly. It might just be confidence, might be something mental to actually think about this. But like what you said, Kevin just does find a break at the start, but this map is 4 minutes long, and again 230 BPM. It's gonna be pretty long for that break to really mean anything.
Yeah, I mean, it matters less than Steven's accuracy down at the 92.5 range. I know his skin does not have the 100 animation, so he actually doesn't know when he's dropping accuracy or not, which is really funny.
Is that real?
Yes, I watched him play in VC on his regular skin, and his cursor is the size of the sun, and he doesn't have 100s or 50s.
That's awesome though.
It is awesome. What's also awesome is nobody breaking after the Kefin early break as we head into the hardest sections of the map, the PIs. Still no breaks halfway through, but Kefin finding the first big drop, and that's going to be big for New York if they can keep holding on to this combo lead, as now they just have 600 combo on one of their players over New Jersey as we head past the first PI.
Yeah, but the lead is actually not going too far on the side of New York. There's a triple FC on the red side, but at the same time, I think with the accuracy difference, with Steven holding 89%, almost close to 90, it's not making that big of a difference, especially with Lil Nebula holding 99% accuracy.
Yeah, Kilo does find the drop there, so New Jersey slight combo advantage, but score lead is dead even. It's going to depend on these FCs to break to really cause a turn. Actually, Kevin found another break while I wasn't looking, so the combo lead completely dead even for both sides. Just accuracy lead for New Jersey, going to bring that score lead over slowly due to Steven's subpar run right now. But this is the tapping part. Kevin finding a big combo break there, big chain miss. Will drop his accuracy and move the score lead over to the side of New York. Still 2 FCs to 2. Kilo to hold throughout that solo, and slight combo lead for New York now, but again, it's the FCs that matter. Oh, Celebi!
There's 2 breaks from New Jersey. And New York is still holding 2 FCs. Steven does find a break though. It's all up to Moore.
I mean, Moore, we've talked about him so much. This New York roster played 4 rounds without Moore, only coming back to the United States in the most recent finals round, and he's here to show his prowess on this Hard Rock 1, matched by Lil Nebula. The score lead only 120,000, Kilo with some recovery, but it just matters if Moore finds a break or not, and if Nebula can FC the rest of this Hard Rock 1.
Yeah, there definitely is a chance to actually bring this back, but at the same time, it's looking kind of dire, especially with that break from Kevin.
And Nebula,
no! Lil Nebula does find a break, and it's just the Moore show at this point, especially with a really, really good supporting combo from Kilo.
Yeah, I mean, you go back all the way to before the tournament even started, before we even played qualifiers when the prediction stream happened. It was all resting on this player right here, Moore. Can New York survive the rounds without him while he's vacationing in China? And if he comes back, New York gets way scarier as a result, and that's why an FC on Hard Rock 1 in the grand finals, New York going to take a very early break point here on the very first pick of the match, and New Jersey, that can't feel good.
Yeah, especially looking at the scores right now, it looks a little bit questionable as to why they picked this HR1. I know there's some tapping when it comes to it, but at the same time, it's pretty difficult, especially with Moore dropping an FC on it.
Yeah, that I don't know how much PP that's worth, but I'm pretty sure that's probably near 400 if the accuracy was a little better. Yeah, that's a pretty good score to set as your first map into a grand finals match.
Yeah, and I mean, at that point, it kind of leaves the HR pool kind of undecided at this point. Maybe if New Jersey had a chance of winning that point, maybe they could have went for HR2 or maybe even HR3, but with that break point, it really questions the next picks that New Jersey might be taking next.
Yeah, I mean, I just like to point out for anybody not familiar with the Grand Pool, Hard Rock 3 is certainly an interesting one. It's CS0. Yeah, the map SR actually, I think it goes up by 0.01 from Nomad to Hard Rock. I think it's CS0 AR10 base, so I think the only stat that goes up is OD with Hard Rock.
And I was playing it as well, and I was like, damn, this is pretty hard to read, but enough with that. New York is going to be picking the aim once again.
Yeah, I mean, I talked about it just before during the ban phase. New York has been known as the aim team throughout this tournament. New Jersey disrespecting them a little bit by leaving all of the aim maps open and even picking one of them. And New York going to take advantage of that disrespect here on the Nomad 1. And New Jersey, you've got to prove, you got to give us a reason and show us why you left these maps open, because if you don't, it's just going to feel like a blunder.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you. And I think this map is actually more aim heavy compared to this HR1 especially too. The wide angle jumps and everything, and although there is some tapping, the Ki really focuses on the wide angle jumps that I was mentioning earlier.
Yeah, I mean, this Nomad 1 collaboration between Rollpan and Katachi. Katachi, very well known as a Nomad 1 mapper in the tournament scene, and Rollpan, no stranger to customing Nomad 1s either. Actually, this was a custom for APAC Duo 2024. So this definitely has a lot of raw aim. It's just about proving, at least if you're New Jersey, proving why you left this up, and proving that, you know, you can contest New York on these aim picks.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be a really tough battle for New Jersey to actually get this point, but let's go see.
Yeah, I think some other interesting points to point out, at least from the ban phase, is Nomad 6 survived unscathed through the ban phase, with the Easies also surviving unscathed. Both teams very good at the Easy, and Nomad 6, we haven't seen a Nomad Hyper Precision at CS9 for a little bit for in the tournament, so it'll be interesting to see if either team picks it for that high skill cap precision gaming as we head into Nomad 1. Slow intro to this one. The map doesn't pick up, and it doesn't really pick up rather until we get into past this pattern more, finding the first break along with Shade. So early lead for New Jersey in terms of the combo and the accuracy. Kilo also dropping, so 3 FCs for New Jersey to just 1 for the side of New York. But again, just like the Hard Rock 1, this is a very long map, lots of combo to go. And actually, sorry, Merc in for this Nomad 1, I just realized. Not in for the Hard Rock 1, but going to be showing his face in for this Nomad 1. So New Jersey, big early lead off of the back of accuracies and combo due to those early misses from New York. Little Nebula holding the SS actually right now, but again, we're only a third away into the map. There's a lot of map to go. It's not quite over yet, and Nebula finding the first big break for New Jersey, but still 2 FCs to none for New Jersey, so combo still in their favor. Just gotta keep holding on as New York tries to find some recoveries. There goes Merc and Celebi. So traded out by Shade, but just Kilo and more to hold from New York.
Yeah, really good recoveries from on the side of New York, but Moore does find a break though. It's all up to Kilo.
Kilo, very well known in the tournament scene for being a Hard Rock player, being very good at the aim, and currently going to try and back up that reputation on this Nomad 1. The only big combo left in the lobby on his chasing him is Little Nebula on the 300 combo as we enter very big 1-2s. Merc finding a drop, but nobody on the side of New York finding a drop. There goes Kilo though.
Celebi does trade it out though. And it's one big combo on the side of New Jersey.
It's one big combo. It's just Little Nebula, Yano Tateyama, Shade X, and more, both holding recoveries, but there goes Shade X, traded out by Little Nebula. It's just more left to hold again for the side of New York, but it's only 400 combo. The score lead being 90k on a map this long is definitely going to be hard to bring back. You're going to have to pray that Moore holds on for a while longer, but that's a hard task on this type of map.
Oh, but he does find a break though.
Only a third left in the map. 80k the score lead for New Jersey. It's a close one. I think New Jersey has to find a collapse here in the final PI to really bring it back for New York. New York is going to be hoping that New Jersey can't find their footing in this last PI. But honestly, it's dire for New York at this point. Selby and more trading breaks, but there goes Kilo as well. 100,000 on the score lead, and I think it's out of reach at this point. The map is too long. There's not enough combo on the side of New York, and with Shadex dropping, New Jersey proved that it was not a mistake leaving up the AIM maps, and will trade back a breakpoint early here.
Yeah, beautiful performance from the side of New Jersey. And Lil Nebula is going to be holding a almost 500 combo, while no one in New York other than Ayano Takayama has a triple-digit combo. And that's going to be a breakpoint on the side of New Jersey.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about how closely matched these two teams are. I mean, just generally how closely matched all three of the final teams are in terms of skill. And we're seeing it early here. Two breakpoints back to back as we head into New Jersey's pick. I mean, I feel we're going to see a lot of this. There's just so few maps that are truly guaranteed for either team, and the ones that are just got banned. So
yeah, I was going to say the same exact thing. I think the hidden two look very, very good on the side of New Jersey. I think the tapping was good for New Jersey. I think that New York's tech felt really comfortable for them, but all of that just got banned out. And so all like a lot of these picks now just feel like a toss-up at this point with how good these players are.
yeah, I mean, it's just about who's playing better on the day, who's more locked in, and really who gets luckier. Because at some point, you know, in tournament, it is about luck. Because you can have 3 FCs in local and not a single one below 900k, and then you break on nothing in max, and it, you know, that's just unlucky. What can you do?
Yeah, exactly. I also think the nerves can also play a factor. I know that we were talking about Shades kind of like being nervous for this tournament, but I also feel like a lot of these players are feeling the pressure. I was seeing in chat that New York was having a scrim, if I remember correctly, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of the scores from Nomad 1 were kind of like low rolls on both sides, in all honesty. But that's just how it is in Grands.
Yep. I mean, it's very rare that you're able to 100% replicate your scores from local and even from practice lobbies into match. I mean, that's why we look at people like Malashevsky, like Emrak as robots, right? They can FC the maps in local and then do it in match. Obviously, they're the best players in the world, so they're a little different, but people that are able to do that are very, very revered in the tournament community, and it is Hard Rock 3 coming out from New Jersey.
Wow, really, really interesting pick. They might think that this HR1 was a fluke, maybe. Maybe they can say, like, they just low-rolled, and so they're going to be going for another HR. Let's go see if it actually does work out for them, though. But I definitely feel like New York does have a chance to actually get this point.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think this is even a Hard Rock map. It says Hard Rock on the tag, but it's CS0. Like,
yeah,
no Hard Rock player is gonna like this map. I think you're likelier to see, you know, the gimmick players in for this type of map instead of, you know, your typical Hard Rock mechanics players, because of the gimmick of reading those very large circles and how dense it makes the map, even on Area 0. I mean, sorry, Area 10.
Yeah, exactly. I think when I personally played it earlier, although the AR was very, very comfortable for me, the fact that it still felt very, very dense with just how big the circles are. And depending on how this goes, there might be an opening for the free mod 3 if I remember correctly. Would that also be?
Yeah, that's the CS2 free mod.
Yeah,
or course mod.
Plays very similarly in my opinion. So we really have to go see how the leads are and how players feel on this type of map before actually entering that slot. Oh my god, is Steven playing this?
Well, you know what? I think the easy players are a little more used to playing the big circles than the Hard Rock players, so I'm very much not surprised to see Kevin and Steven in the lobby for this.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by it either. I'm pretty sure that every single time we think of HR, at least on the side of New Jersey, you will always have someone like Little Nebula and Selby to go play it. But I think with how the map is actually created and just some of the patterning, I think that someone like Kevin might be better on this type of map.
I'm a little surprised to not see Yoshi instead of Merc on this map. I'm not gonna lie, I would have thought Yoshi would be pretty good at this, but maybe just a little too far outside of his normal skill set, his CS0, because honestly, even Easy doesn't get this big.
Yeah. Don't ask Yoshi his thoughts on Easy.
Forced to play Easy, I feel that. Early accuracy lead for New Jersey, but again, we're not into the meat on the map just yet. Shouldn't matter too much. This is shorter than the last two maps, but still pretty long, at about the 3-minute mark. No breaks so far on the early parts. Everybody practice this, but very big early accuracy lead for New Jersey. 40,000 already. New York, nobody above 94, and New Jersey, they've got 3 players above that mark. So it's about keeping these combos up if you're New York, and for New Jersey, it's about staving off the combo game as, I mean, everybody's dropping accuracy. Nobody can keep it up, but New York, finally a drop. There's more. First one of the map so far.
Yeah, and like what you said earlier, I think this is going to be a very, very massive combo game. There is a possibility where New York can actually bring this back simply because if New Jersey just drops, like what Kevin did. Oh my god, this pattern is difficult.
Kevin was a bancho. That was a bancho.
Oh wow.
Oh my god, everybody's cheesing the bursts. Oh my god, Steven broke. He went off center. So New Jersey going to find the first non-break one of this match so far, unless something ridiculous happens.
And Merc really trying to silence the doubters. Having a 96% accuracy, beautiful act.
I'd just like to point out the Pure Aura by Shade, 83% FC right now, and I think it's going to drop even more accuracy on this last PI. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty solidly in New Jersey's favor, unless they all break and, you know, their PCs explode. But, I mean, honestly, I'm just looking at this to see if Shade closes out the 83% FC.
Yeah, and also on the side of New Jersey. Oh, wait, it's a Bencho.
Oh my god, Bencho, let's go! Is he actually going to FC with 83? This is hilarious.
Oh, Celebi does find a break. Same with Kevin, and same with Shade. Oh no.
No.
And it's just one person left.
Yeah, look, I doubted Burke. I didn't think he was able to play CS0. I'm not going to lie to you. I had no idea he was able to play this type of map.
I think he doesn't like HR that much just because of the CS, and luckily the pullers found a way for him to actually play HR.
That is true. I mean, to be fair, I'm not the most up-to-date person on the 5U scene. I can't think of a time where Burke has played CS0 ever. But to be fair, when's the last time you've seen CS0 in a pool? As in New Jersey going to come out with a very comfortable win there on Hard Rock 3.
Yeah, and that was a disgusting score from Merc. FCing it while everyone else has 89, 81, 87, and the next person who's highest to him is his own teammate with 91.83%. That is insane.
Yeah, that's very, very good score out of Merc right there.
Shout out as well to Shade. That 81% accuracy, 0 miss. That's goated right there.
Yeah, that's Aura right there. way back in 5USC26, we were on the C team together, and I had like a 500k on Hidden 1. I was like, damn, my score is pretty good. And then after the map ended, and I looked at the leaderboard, Shade, the combo gave me with an 86% 700k, and I was like, okay.
Oh my god.
I was like, yeah, okay, all right, that's really funny.
Oh my god. That reminds me of Kevin, but just like 3 times more.
Yeah. I mean, Kevin has gotten really good. I mean, we saw it last round of the DT3. He's gotten really good at the speed combo game. He's always been a combo gamer, but
yeah,
he's gotten real good at slamming his keys down really fast.
Yoshi was trying to piss me off by he has a 600k on Entangle Knight. And he sent it to me and he was like, I think you'd like this. But anyways, New York is going to be picking that easy one. Not a surprise at all. I think New York, especially with Steven, has a really, really big advantage in terms of easies, but at the same time, there are people on the side of New Jersey who can play this. Someone like Yoshi, despite hating this mod entirely, and same with Kevin as well. He doesn't hate it, but
Yeah, I think this is Kevin's favorite mod, actually.
yeah, I think
Excluding no mod, but again, no mod, in the name, not a mod, so.
that's true.
Yeah, small bit of leakage for me. I've been making. I'm a memory abuser when it comes to the easy maps. When I was playing minor league, I mean, ever since I played what was it, RBB back in 2024, I was memorizing every easy map, and I carried that into this tournament. I may have given the A team some practice splits, maybe just a bit, and maybe some hours put into the easy maps.
Yeah, I cannot do that for my team. I looked at this map. I know the song. I also know both Easy 1 and Easy 2. I played 5 seconds of it, and I was like, yeah, I don't think I can play this. I just quit out the map.
Low key, the 1/3 section is the hardest part of the map. Low key.
I would love to agree with you, but I don't know exactly what you're talking about. I played this with hidden as a hidden 2. I believe that this was like AR edited to AR8 before for a different tournament, but I mean for easy, I just never saw this for the slot. So
yeah, I mean, this is a banger for sure. It is definitely the hardest easy map, or at least easy map of this style in the tournament so far. Easy 2, depending on what type of easy player you are, might be harder. But this type of jumpy, mechanic-y easy 1, this is definitely the hardest one of the tournament so far. As it should be for Grands. And in lobby, Yoshi Lover, Project Will, Kevin for New Jersey, no surprises here, and Moore, Brudge, and Steven in for New York.
yeah, no surprise on both rosters. Actually, first time seeing Project Will and Yoshi playing, so I think also same with. Oh wait, no, everyone from New York also played the map before this.
What? Did Brudge play a map? Am I stupid?
Yeah, he played I do believe he played. Let me check. I might be.
This is his first map.
Wait, is this first map? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, the surprise for me on the side of New Jersey is Yoshi waiting until the 4th map in the match to play a map. This usually doesn't happen. I feel like Yoshi's like in for almost everything. Yeah, no breaks so far in the easy 1. Oh, speaking of Yoshi, there he goes, the first actual break. And now it's 3 FCs versus only 2.
Oh, but Kevin does find a break though, and with triple FCs on the side of New York, this lead is going to be ballooning on their side, and with Steven pulling an SS, it all lies to Project Will, but it looks kind of dire already.
Oh,
he already does find a break though.
That was an unlucky misread. I would have misread that same pattern. I'm not going to lie to you. Well, it's looking pretty good for New York right now. I have to say, we're not even halfway through the map yet, but what did Yoshi break on? Sorry, I wasn't even looking at it. I do have to say though, I think if people haven't if people know Brudge and more outside of 5USC, but haven't actually watched them play with 5USC, I think his reading performance from New York is kind of surprising. Like, oh, Brudge does find a break. That's the first one for New York. Still 2 FCs though, shouldn't matter too much, and 160,000 score advantage. Everybody hits the 1/3 actually.
That is insane.
Yeah, legit hardest pattern in the map, by the way. Like, no cap, that was the hardest pattern in the map. Here's another one. Everybody hits that one too. That one's not as bad. Yeah, I mean, it's not like over. Oh, there goes more. Yeah, it's not over. New Jersey have combo recoveries, and there's still another third. Yoshi does drop one, but it's still Will and Kevin versus Steven. I mean, Steven, I think, unanimously is the best easy player left in the tournament. It's a big task to ask him to break, but if New Jersey wants to take this back, he's got to break very, very soon.
Yeah, exactly. I think I saw the leaderboard. This guy is number 1 on this map, which is not a surprise at all on easy. Oh my god.
Oh my god. I'm not gonna say anything. No, I'm not leaving looking at his screen. I'm not saying anything. I don't want to curse anything. But yeah, this map is over. Oh, I cursed it anyway. No, unlucky. But yeah,
He's
the
doing
map is
so
over.
well. Yeah,
Wait, is it over?
I think
I
it
mean,
is.
will it
Even
happen?
so, I don't think there's going to be enough time, and especially with
It's
Yoshi
just-
breaking again.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's not enough
Oh,
density. Ouch,
yeah.
that was an unlucky side, unlucky misread. Yeah, it's just not enough density in the rest of the map. Unlucky.
Very good pick on the side of New York. Really relying on Steven to bring out this kind of performance, and when the lights shine the brightest, he really performs. I think that was an amazing score from him.
Yeah, I mean, he has the highest score in the accuracy, even after, you know, sorry, highest accuracy in lobby. Jesus Christ, words. Even after that big miss. Oh my God, he has 1/100, man. He's 1/100.
That is disgusting.
Yeah, this dude is not normally. It's really sad that he doesn't like playing tournaments, because this guy would be a demon in 5WC. But yeah, I mean,
He'd be
Jesus
like another
Christ,
sound boomer.
1x100, what the hell? All right, well, score lead all tied up. We had an early trade of breakpoints, and both teams securing their own picks. Now we see if we're gonna see yet another breakpoint for New Jersey here on their next pick. Unironically, I think the only way Steven would make it over Emerald is if they really needed an easy player for some reason. Like if USC went full easy gimmick or some shit. I think Emerald is probably still better than Steven on like the really fucked up the really screwed up hidden aim control and even like low AR hidden reading probably.
Don't worry, this guy's not watching. Even if I
True.
curse, he's all he's gonna do at most is go to my house and hit me. Because he's like 20 minutes away from me.
So I was reading chat. Yeah, Steven said this in DC, but he got asked by who's the captain of the EZWC team for USA again? I forgot. But he got asked to play for 5WC18. Like not even asked to try out. He just got asked to play. And he was like, "Nah, I don't want to play." So yeah, because he doesn't like playing Easy HD and Easy DT. So he's like, I don't want to play those things in tournament. I just want to chill and play my easy maps and solo play, which is honestly based. More tournament players should be doing these things.
Respect, honestly. But New Jersey does pick the Flex 1. Very surprising, actually.
Again, this is another map in Grand Finals where we just have no equivalents in the rest of the tournament. We haven't had a hidden hard rock map. The most we've had is people taking hidden hard rock on a force mod, but even that was like rare. And this style of map, like this old style mid BPM aim flow control thing, like we haven't really seen many maps like it in the tournament so far. So if you're picking this, it just, you know, it's just a comfort thing. It's not a they're bad at it thing.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like with how this pool is structured, there's so many other skill sets that were not tested from qualifiers all the way to finals last week, and so it's going to be really interesting to go see how people do. And it really takes I think it takes balls to be able to really try to pick something like this, especially since you don't know how the other team is actually going to go do.
Yeah, I mean, New Jersey has showed plenty of balls already by leaving up all 3 aim maps and then picking one. And they won no 1-1, so like, honestly, gamble paid off already. Like I would be so for real.
Yeah.
Oh, Merc's in chat saying help me while he's in lobby waiting to play Flex 1.
you could abort, bro. You could abort. It's okay. You know, like, for context, the reason why he dropped 125k on the Hidden 3 last week is because he didn't have sound. And he just forgot to ask for an abort.
That's really funny.
Like,
That's really funny. That's really, really funny. Oh my god. This reminds me of the time where, actually in this tournament, in my final match in the losers finals, Caffeine cranked up his saturation instead of his gamma for one of the maps.
Oh
So
my
he jumped
god, that is
100K. Wait, Steven finding the first break here. Early lead for New Jersey. 2 FCs to 3. Accuracy's relatively, no, very much in favor of New Jersey, sorry, because they have 2 99s. Oh, Merc. Unlucky. Breaking on these snap doubles here in this little bridge section.
Multiple breaks.
Oh, Celebi also broke. So it's just Little Nebula versus Mora and Kilo.
This map is deceivingly difficult.
Yeah, I mean, this map, it looks like it should be one of the easier maps in the pool. It probably is, but it's still really hard because it's in grand finals for a reason.
Yeah, I think some of the flow patterns like this, I'm surprised that it didn't get anybody, but there is a very easy chance to just chain miss all of that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just about snapping those doubles and this old style mapping and catch you off guard in any moment. There goes Kilo. So New Jersey have a chance to bring it back now. They have that recovery on Merc and Celebi. Little Nebula still on the FC, matching more. Steven recovering, but not able to match 2 recoveries on the side of New Jersey. Score lead rapidly going over to New Jersey's side. Kilo finding a chain miss on the stream, and Steven finding a break. So it's New Jersey, big combo lead. Oh, Nebula! What was that?
He looked at the score. I know it.
He looked at the score. He looked at the score. Oh my god, it's just Moore versus 2. It's up to Moore to carry this for New York.
What is that hit sound? Oh my god.
Kilo
finding a break.
It's so close. Moore can't break. Moore, the second Moore breaks, it's over. Oh my god, Kenny, hold on. There's still another 1/8 of the map remaining. The score lead flips to New Jersey because of the recoveries and Kilo's continued breaks.
But it's so close, but Moore just find a break! Oh no, that's not looking good for New York!
Merc finds a break at the end, but Celebi going to continue bringing it over for New Jersey, and that's going to be a secured pick when it looked so ready for the taking for New York.
Yeah, Celebi recovering that combo quietly really saved the point for New Jersey. And what I thought was going to be a break point, oh my god.
Rip miss at the end. But yeah, I mean, Jesus, what a close map. Oh my god.
That was insane. Moore's performance almost single-handedly got them the point.
I think if FCs, I think it's just barely enough to flip it. I don't really know. With the Hard Rock score multiplier, I think so. He should get like 1.05, I think, ish.
I think with 97%, it was going to be very, very close, but I still do think that it might still be on the side of New Jersey.
Yeah, I mean, it's close enough to the point where you can't tell for sure, I think.
Yeah. No, yeah, no, I completely agree, but pretty solid point for New Jersey. Looked pretty dire in the middle, but I think the 2 recovery combos, especially from Merc and Selby, were good, and holding from the start, I think Little Nebula did really well.
Yeah, I mean, it was looking very bad there for New Jersey early, but that's where the mental resilience comes in, right? Both of these teams, they made it here, you know, going through a lot to get to this point. New Jersey with a lower bracket run, playing 2 matches a weekend, and New York playing 2 TBs. You know, that's you've got to stay in it, even if you drop your misses early, even if you shit miss like Nebula did immediately after the break. You've got to stay in it. You've got to keep your head in it, because the map's not over until you see the scoreboards, and that's exactly why.
Just close your eyes in the middle of the break. Don't look at the crown. Don't look at the scores. But New York is gonna be picking that easy too.
Put horse blinders on that non-Nebula, so he can't
Dude,
see the edges of his screen.
I don't have like any numbers when it goes on the break, or like I don't have anything for scoreboard, for leaderboard, or anything like that, just so I don't see people's scores. I see the crown, which is like it isn't.
I don't know how you're able to remove those. Like even on, I use Taquito's skin, which has most like whatchamacallit, elements removed, but the leaderboard still pops up and breaks, so I don't know.
It still pops up for me, but I try my best to look at the middle just to make sure.
You just don't look at it. Okay.
Yeah, I just don't look at it.
I was gonna say, if you've got tech to remove the leaderboard during breaks, that's fantastic.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be great. Yeah, Easy 2 picked up here for New York after their Easy 1 win. I think it makes sense. I just think this map is a lot different than any other Easy map we've had in the tournament so far. You know, a recurrent theme in this Grand Finals pool. I think the only similar map is Koyiro from semifinals? Or was that quarters? I can't remember. But yeah, I mean, this is like alts techie-ish, a lot of perfect overlaps. Pretty hard to read. It's just gonna be about comfort for the. I honestly think this is a map very carryable for Kevin and Steven. Probably the two best easy players left in the tournament. If one of them FCs, that's probably worth the supporting combo, the supporting scores for both teams.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you. I think the supporting combos are going to be the most important part when it comes to. I think it didn't really show that much on Easy 1 with Kevin breaking, I believe, in the middle of the map. But if Steven and Kevin can go match each other, what relies on are the supporting combos from Moore, Brudge, Yoshi Lover, and Merc.
Yeah, I mean, this is I think this is the shortest map we've seen so far. The Grand Finals was very long, to be honest. But yeah, this is the shortest map we've seen so far. Only 2 minutes and some change. So early breaks will matter here, as we still haven't seen. Oh, never mind. There goes Merc. Actually, Merc's in for this map. I had no idea. I didn't even see. Kevin finding a break also. Notoriously a big hater of these slider streams and finds a break on one of them. Brudge and Moore also found breaks while I wasn't looking. It's just Steven versus Yoshi Lover, but there goes Yoshi Lover. Final FC for New Jersey is gone.
And it's Steven once again, carrying the hopes of New York. Yoshi does find a break again, though.
Traded out by Moore. So it's Steven and Brudge versus Merc and Kevin. The score lead hasn't crossed over because of these supporting recoveries from New Jersey. It's going to be so close. I mean, if Steven holds, it won't be, but one break from either of them matters a lot. God, this is a diabolical section, by the way.
I was gonna say, this is how to increase your blood pressure.
Yeah, this is how to give somebody a heart attack in the middle of an Osu match for the first time ever. But yeah, I mean, the Squirrely's gonna come over because of that FC from Steven.
Oh, a triple break from New Jersey!
And it's the Steven show, once again on the easy map.
Is anyone surprised?
What else is there to even say about this guy that we haven't said already? This is really fucked up. This this is like what the hell? Oh my god.
That is
like what?
That is disgusting.
I would like to point out Merc's accuracy is quite good for. I wasn't expecting him to be able to play this. I'm not going to lie. His accuracy is pretty good, and Brudge also has good accuracy. But Steven is the main man for this map. John Easy player in the lobby for both of these easy maps. It doesn't matter that the lowest score was on New York. The highest score was too, and that was the highest score by quite a lot.
Yeah, no, I think that was insane by Steven. That is what an incredible score.
Yeah, I mean, if you're New Jersey, that's not a mental boom or anything. It's just a what can you do against that guy kind of moment. Like, you don't even think about it. You just go next map, because that's just like, you can't do anything about that one.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can't really control Steven's score, so it was just a really, really good performance from him.
Sinus.
Oh dear heavens.
Go Wisconsin. Let's go.
We
just
love
add a cheese
Wisconsin,
emoji to the end
bro.
of that one, and then we'll be all good. Yo, low-key, it would be super epic if we had a Guam team. Like, what if we just migrated 4 Osu players to Guam for a year? And we had a Guam 5USC team. Any thoughts?
But that'd be awesome, though. Wait, get the best players from 5USC, bring them to Guam, and then see what they can go do. We need a power team.
True. We need to see Guam win 5 USC with 5 imported players.
There's gonna be like a lot of controversy, and then Sky's gonna be so pissed off.
Anyway, New Jersey is gonna look for the next pick here. It's gonna be 4 spot 3. This, like you said, this is very, very similar to Hard Rock 3. Big circle tech, except this one you can take hidden instead of Hard Rock, which honestly on these big circle maps helps a lot because you don't have to see the approach circles.
Yeah, it really helps with the density. And after winning that HR3 pretty convincingly, I'm not surprised that this got picked at all. Pretty sure we're gonna see Merc once again. Maybe instead of going for the hidden like he usually does, I think he might be going for the HR. And for the other two, it might be the same roster. I have to go check.
I suppose we'll find out. I wouldn't... I know Steven was trying this map on easy, but the fact that he hasn't posted an FC screenshot in the text channel makes me doubt he's actually going to play easy on this. I mean, easy on this map is so hard. Like, legitimately, the hardest easy map in the tournament is this map plus easy. Like, no question. Even today, like, today on, like, what was the last, like, really screwed up one from last round? It was that slider map. The Force Mod one from last round. Even that map was easier than this map. And that map was hard on easy. Like, that was a multi, like, a 2.5 multi for a reason.
Oh yeah, they do this one and the Emperor, the Force Mod one from last week. They both have the same multiplier, so that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, but this is just like honestly, like this is like 3 times the multiplier even, because I don't think even Steven can FC this. I don't think anybody can play this map. I'm not going to lie, at least with easy in this tournament. Rosters in the lobby right now: Roger Moore and Shade X for New York, Celebi, Lil Nebula, and Merkin for New Jersey. You were right, but it is Merc on the Hard Rock, double Hard Rock actually for Merc and Nebula, and I assume Celebi will be on the hidden.
I think this is a slight switch up from the roster that they have on their team sheet. I believe that it was actually supposed to be Kevin on the hidden, but I believe Selby said that she probably feels better on it. So let's go see if that's going to be working out to their favor.
Yeah, I mean, a bit of an asymmetrical roster lineup here for both teams. New York taking 2 hiddens to help with that approach circle density, and New Jersey taking 2 hard rocks, you know, basically making this a no-mod map if you think about it, just at AR10. Early accuracy lead for New York, but again, early goings in this decently long map, 3 minutes long. Shade X going to be finding the first break here. Little Nebula trading that out early, so 2 FCs to 2 for New York versus New Jersey.
Yeah, and it's all to Selby with this FC on the side of New Jersey against 2 from Brud J and Moore. Shade does find a break, but he does have 2 supporting combos, but oh no, Moore does find a break. Same with Selby though.
So it is just the 1 FC. There was Brud J, but I mean, New York has the padding of 60,000 score due to holding those FCs for just a little longer than New Jersey, but combos completely down across the board. Nobody's holding anything. Shade going to find a couple of breaks, going to help out New Jersey as he was New York's largest combo, but I mean, there's just not enough combos for the score lead to go anywhere at this point. Shade X and Brud J finding a break though.
That's a disgusting slider.
New Jersey's bringing it back. They have better recoveries just by a little bit. Breaks from Brud J and AR. Oh my god, what a Nebula break on what? Okay, so New Jersey going to drop the recoveries along with Celebi. So it's just Moore versus Merc, hidden versus Hard Rock on this pre-mod 3. We were talking about, but there goes
oh
Moore,
no,
so
Moore does find a break. It's all up to Merc.
I mean, he was the star on the Hard Rock 3, showing off again on this free force.
Don't look at this. Don't look at the scoreboard.
Don't look at the leaderboard. Don't look at the leaderboard. Don't look at the leaderboard. Nobody look at the leaderboard. It's so close. Literally any break matters at this point. It's less than 5,000.
And this can definitely go back on the side of New York, but it's all up to Merc's score. It's the deciding factor. What can he go do with a 600 combo?
It's all on Merc. It is legit just Merc. It's Merc versus the world. Celebi and Nebula slowly recovering. More finding a drop though. It's big for New Jersey because Celebi and Nebula were matching everybody on New York, and now it's just a 2v2 on the recovery almost already finding a break, and Merc is going to look to complete this Force Mod 3 recovery. Big score here for New Jersey, and the score lead is going to start rising very rapidly. Merc finally finds a drop, but I think the map is just over. Oh my god, Merc, stop shaking. Oh my god, somebody check
Oh
out
my
the man.
god, he is so nervous right now, but he does have a supporting combo on the side of Celebi. 92% be damned. And that's gonna be a point for New Jersey. That is so close. I bet Merc immediately DC'd after that.
I think he's still in the lobby.
Oh, he's still
Bro, I thought he was having a heart attack. I looked at his cursor and I thought he was dying at his desk. Oh my god, that shape was crazy.
He probably was. Oh my god. Well, luckily that was able to really bring back the lead for New Jersey, and that breakpoint is not going to be seen for New York. And with these two easies down, what does New York actually pick now?
Yeah, I mean, that's two very close picks there for New Jersey in a row, but I mean, a win's a win. It doesn't matter how much you win it by as long as you get the point. And New York, it's got to feel bad to lose two close picks like that, but you got to put that past you and just focus on your next pick, which could be a variety of things. There's Force Mod 1, which is basically just raw aim. I doubt that we're picking precision at this point in the match, sorry. There's maybe DT1.
I think a DT1 would be pretty good for New York. I think that... Oh, but they do pick the Force Mod 1 though. Also, get Merc out of this Twitch chat, bro. This dude did a tongue emoji. Leave us alone, bro.
This guy's fucking... He's freaking out in our Twitch chat. Hold on. It's
he's
okay,
freaking out in match.
I've got mod. Hold on.
Oh wait, sec. That's awesome.
All right, Merc. I'll see you in 10 minutes, goat.
Close the stream, bro.
Merc, go focus on your match, man. What are you doing here? Yeah, Force Mod 1 picked up here for New York. This is one of the raw aim maps that I mentioned being up. I mean, this is just pure raw aim. It's 155 BPM cross screens. Has a couple of flow patterns, but that's essentially all the map is. It's just long aim.
Yeah, this map is actually very, very hard on HR, so I wouldn't be surprised to go see two hiddens and then maybe someone tank the HR for both teams. Also, shout out Dreamcatcher. I know this is not the K-pop group, but shout out.
You know what? Dreamcatcher's one of the better K-pop groups, so I'll leave you be.
They're my favorite group. A lot of the members left already. So I'm pretty sad about it, but at the same time, they're my goats. They're my favorite group, so I gotta always represent them. No matter, even if this isn't even about Dreamcatcher themselves.
You know what? Fair enough, bro. Fair enough.
Why did Merc? Yeah, he just said sorry. He just said you just hate me, bro. I did not delete your message.
I didn't even delete his message. I just timed him out. That doesn't delete your message. If I banned him, that would delete his message. Yes, we've got to hook Merc up to a defibrillator. I think he's like liable to die at his desk at this rate. Well, I haven't seen Shake this bad since Pocket Beans. I don't know if that's a deep cut for anybody else, but... Yoshi? Gonna load into the map? Yeah, Steven on the easy for New York, along with Shade and Moore. I think Moore... Shade is on the Hard Rock, actually, never mind. Merc, Project Will, and Yoshi in for New Jersey. Project Will and Yoshi on the Hidden, and Merc on the Hard Rock. Important to note, easy multiply on this map, only 1.5, so not super high, but if you guarantee an FC, that's a very good score on this map. Oh, more missed on the flow. Again, this is a long map, though. Combo density isn't super high, so it might matter a little bit, but it is a long map with a lot of notes to go, so shouldn't matter too much. Project Will going to trade it out, but early lead for New Jersey off of the back of that easy multiplier being so low. But again, it's about the FCs. There goes Ayano Tateyama on the Hard Rock for New York, and it's not looking great so far. Steven, your only FC remaining is very low score cap because of that easy multiplier, so you really don't want him to be the sole FC remaining. You want one of your supporting mods to also be alongside with it, but not going to happen. It's Yoshi Lover and Merc on the 2 FCs for New Jersey versus Steven.
This might be a factor though if Steven does find an FC with Yoshi and Merc actually finding breaks maybe later on the map. There might be a possibility, but really depends on how New Jersey does. But no one finds a break except for Moore. Shade also finds a break though.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking dire for New York. Merc finally drops it, but recovery from Project Will makes it not as bad. Yoshi Lover still on the FC so far in this map is not looking great for New York at this point in the map. Merc finding another break, but it doesn't matter. Steven just doesn't have the support to bring the score lead over. Moore found another break not so long ago, so again, this recovery combo from Project Will is doing so much. Oh my god, Steven almost broke on that burst.
God. But New York really needs to find breaks on both Yoshi Lover and Project Will.
Very soon, yeah. I think it's basically over at this point. I don't think Steven has enough score to bring this over because of that that easy multiplier. I don't think it's possible. He just has no support.
Yeah, the multiplier should already be calculated, so...
Yeah, easy multiplier should be calculated. Project Will finally finds a break, but again, the Yoshi Lover on this FC is the only thing that matters, and the map is over. Steven doesn't have the score cap to bring this back over for New York, even if he's going to close... I mean, he'll close out the FC to make the score lead a little closer, but I think the map is just over anyway. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. He can FC this, but at the same time, there just isn't enough supporting combo from both Shade and Moore to actually bring this back. And I feel like New Jersey did enough to actually get this breakpoint. What I'm wondering is, why did they keep Yoshi in the bench for so long? This guy's almost FCing.
Yeah, I mean, when I think of New Jersey, I think of Yoshi Lover as, you know, the star player. Obviously, they're a very well-rounded roster, but Yoshi is like the star power for New Jersey, and shows it again on this hidden one. Force 1-1 on the hidden. That's not an FC, but still more score than Steven's easy FC due to that multiplier, and that's enough to bring the first breakpoint in a while for New Jersey.
Yeah, and it's really bring the narrative of New Jersey can also go play aim as well as New York, and it really shows on this map.
Yeah, I mean, I questioned New Jersey leaving up all the aim maps at the beginning of this match, but I mean, they're proving me wrong at this point. They won 2 of them. They did lose the Hard Rock 1, but they won Nomad 1 and Force Mod 1 in return. So it's looking like a strategy paying off for New Jersey at this point. Just need to consolidate this breakpoint, and they're in a very good position. But it is not best of 13; it's best of 15 this round. So they still have another point to go, another 2 points to go, even if they win this next map.
Yeah, exactly. We're in a marathon at this point, and so I think especially when the match goes later and later on, it gets to a question of what do you pick now. I mean, you won Nomad 1, you won Force Mod 1. What else do you pick?
I mean, no, DT2 is still up. I would have expected them to pick it earlier, but I mean, maybe something about the map just feels RNG, or maybe they're scared of a potential really good team score from New York. But Hard Rock 2 picked up for New Jersey. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, HR1 and HR3 are already picked. Why not just pick the HR2 as well? But I feel like this goes onto a different skill set compared from HR1 and HR3 though. With this being more on the control-y ulti side.
This is a really, really hard map, by the way.
Yeah,
I just like to say that. This map is stupid hard. It's a rhythm alt control hard rock 2, and yeah, that's a combination that not many players are very good at.
It's very fun. It's made by Wispy. I feel like a lot of the maps that he makes are very high quality, but at the same time, very hard. Like it's just very hard. I played it myself earlier, dropped a solid 200 combo, so I think let's see how these players do on it.
Yeah, I mean, New Jersey very confident on hard rocks, obviously, so far in this match. New York, you've got to get a break point at some point since you are down 1. What better time than to get it right after giving up the last one? As New Jersey, they've got their full roster in. I don't expect any of these players to be swapping out. Seems very reasonable to me. Selby, Yoshi, and Nebula in for New Jersey, and New York, nobody's in the lobby.
Start it up.
I expect somebody's timer sitting, but there ain't nobody ready to play.
They do have Brudge now.
I expect Kilo
Wow,
to
they
be
all
in, yeah,
spawned.
they did all come in at the exact same time. It is RD, Brudge, Moore, and Kilo in for New York. Yeah, it seems about right for our Hard Rock 2 roster, but we'll see what scores each of these players puts up, because I mean, similarly to a lot of other maps in this pool, I don't think we've had like a rhythm Hard Rock 2 in this entire tournament. Most of the Hard Rock 2s we have are like aim and mechanics. I mean, this kind of Hard Rock 2, not very tested. Kilo finding a very early break along with Moore. Selby is...
Oh, she needs to board.
She needs Hard Rock. No. So that's the
Oh.
client's issue. That she's not playing Hard Rock!
I just realized. I was like confused. I was like, what is she
Yeah, I was like,
aiming at?
these cursor movements make sense to me, but why isn't she in the notes? And I looked at her mods and she didn't have any. Yoshi Lover going to be the first big drop for New Jersey. New York did not find any additional breaks while we were waiting on the client to reset, so score pretty much in the dead even at this point. Going to slowly go back over to New York along with the hotel, be finding another break.
Yoshi does find a break though.
Yeah, RD found a break immediately after Selby broke, but that break from Yoshi is going to keep it in New York's favor. It's just Nebula V2 right now. Nebula, you know, mostly known as a tapping player, I think, in the 5-digit scene, but definitely not a slouch at the precision here either. Actually, I'd say it's probably his second best skill set after tapping, and definitely showing off on it right now.
Oh my
RD
god,
finding
is he
another break.
shaking?
Is he shaking?
Like on the slider, I couldn't tell whether it was like actual shake or not, but hopefully he does not check the scoreboard.
I mean, we did just see last 3 maps ago, on the hidden Hard Rock Flex 1, the immediate break after seeing the scoreboard, but he does not do so this time. So New York riding 2 FCs to only 1, recover. Oh, but there goes one of them. Little jump scared by that pattern. Selby and Yoshi Lover. Oh, but there goes second FC for New York, and New Jersey's gonna start running away with it.
Yeah, exactly. And with this FC from Little Nebula still, this is a really good score. Good supporting combo from Selby as well.
Yeah, Selby with the recovery, helping Little Nebula bring that score lead over to the side of New Jersey. And honestly, I think the map's over. New York doesn't have any combo. Oh my god, everybody's breaking. Literally everybody broke on that pattern.
I think that was a full squad wipe on that one pattern, which I don't blame them on.
Yeah, I think
that
Yoshi
pattern
was
is
the only
so
one that hit
hard.
Yeah, this map is over. Nobody. Yeah, the map is over.
Yeah, and I think especially stand-up performance from Little Nebula. I think that was a 680k score.
Yep.
Yeah.
That does appear to be so. Yeah, that's a very good score from Nebula right there on that Hard Rock 2.
Really good pick.
Yeah, I mean, if this was last round, New Jersey would be on match point and forcing tiebreaker, but they haven't clinched that tiebreaker yet. Still another pick to go before they force that tiebreaker, because this is an extended match, because the pool is so big. And New York, you're not out of it yet. You can still bring it back. You don't even have to go to tiebreaker to win the match outright at this point. You
Immediate
just
DT1.
need to win all the points, and there's finally DT1. I mean, the aim picks haven't been working so far. No 1-1, Force 1-1, both losses. But DT1, definitely a very different style of aim map. Much more high BPM, more akin to Hard Rock 1 than either of those two were. Kind of the bigger spacing, lower BPM aim.
Yeah, and I also still feel like, despite New York losing the Nomad 1 and the Force Mod 1, I still feel like this DT1 is a good pick just because New Jersey banned the Flex 2 spot, which is Tech 10.3, and I also still feel like New York does have a good chance of getting this point as well. So I feel like they have really, really good players to play these slots, and so I think the main threat on New Jersey is probably just going to be Lil Nebula and probably supporting combo from Celebi, but really depends.
I mean, New Jersey has not been a slouch on the DT1s this tournament so far. I mean, they made it top 3 for a reason, right? So they're definitely not out of it, right? Like, this is not so favored to New York that they can't win, but it should be favored to New York. But again, I said that about Nomad 1 and Force 1-1, and New Jersey won both of those. So anything can happen, really. I mean, New Jersey very strong at high ARs also. Even though they banned out the Flex 2, they, matched us on the DT4 from semifinals on Spice AR 10.3 alt. And they also did pretty well last round on the DT4. Didn't quite match the same score that New York got, but definitely a very solid score, very competitive. So I don't expect the high AR to be a struggle. I'd expect probably the mechanics will probably give New Jersey more trouble than the high AR, but again, I'm not super familiar with the inner workings of New Jersey, so I could be wrong.
Yeah, I think it depends on, I think within the past couple of years, I think the main problem with the New Jersey team was that there was one player who was really, really good, but some of the supporting combo just wasn't there. But I feel like for this roster specifically, they do have the parts to actually get 3 really good scores. It just really depends on execution.
Yeah, I mean, mixture of nerves and pressure, and I don't think nobody in the tournament should be fully consistent on a pool at this SR. If you are able to FC half of the pool consistently, you need to leave the rank range immediately. So again, it's very hard to fully execute your locals in the match, and again, I said this earlier, but sometimes it just kind of comes down to luck. If you can match your locals or not, as early accuracy lead for New York, but this is a relatively short map, at least for the match so far. We've had a lot of 4 minutes maps, but this is only 3 minutes, so kind of medium length. No breaks for anybody so far. Accuracies have stabilized. It's right in the middle, but Merc finding the first break. And that's not what you want to see for New Jersey if you are a New Jersey fan. New York, though, going to be looking to finally secure a point here after dropping a break point. And going to stave off that match point from New Jersey. But oh my god, what was that?
Oh my god. It was a triple into a single node, I think.
Yeah, it was a perfectly stacked triple onto a slider head, yeah.
That is mean. That is a messed up pattern, and that cost 3 players combo.
Yeah, New York going to be missing that FC from Kilo. Brudge, I think I think that was also an FC, so that's very sad for New York. Right over halfway the mark into the map now. Just Kilo finding another break, and New Jersey going to start running away with the lead here, but Nebula finds a break, so the score lead will start to stagnate here. It's more matching Celebi and extra recovery on Merc compared to Brazil, but Merc finally does drop, so it really is just the 2 FCs versus each other. 99% on Moore versus 98 on Celebi. It's about closing out the FC at this point. It's not about the accuracies. 120,000 score lead for New Jersey, so if the FCs both finish their combos, it will be favored for New Jersey. Brudge finding more breaks here on the CT1, and for New York, you've got to sound the alarms, and more finds a break along with Celebi!
But that trade is good for New Jersey, though. We still have 122k lead.
Yeah, and with those breaks from New York, I think the map is over 120,000. Score lead is not really comebackable with so little combo remaining in the map, and especially with Merc continuing to hold at the ending. and I think New Jersey going to be going to hit match point here and clinch tiebreaker early into this match on yet another break point here, and that's 3 A maps won for New Jersey, and proving that they left them open for a reason. Yeah, I mean, so far this match, you think about the picks that New Jersey have won, and it's been so close every time. New Jersey within spitting distance of the lead for three out of these last 5 picks here for New Jersey. The Hard Rock 2, the Force Mod 3, the Flex 1, the DT 1, the Flex 3, Force Mod 3, and the Force Flex 1. Jesus Christ, I cannot say my words. So yeah, very, very heartbreaking for New York to be losing some of these points, but New Jersey, they've got the lead, and they just have to close it out here with one more map.
What else do they have for New Jersey to actually go pick, though?
I mean, it's just about picking comfort at this point, I think. Like, there's just no secure points left in the match at all. There's DT2. I still think New Jersey should pick DT2, by the way. I think that's a really good pick here. You could RNG a precision pick, Nomad 3 on the board, Hidden 1 and Hidden 3 still up. Honestly, like, from an outsider's perspective, I would say Hidden 3 or DT2 is the way to go here, but I don't have access to their team sheet, so I don't know for sure.
Yeah, I agree with you, though. I think that DT2 would be a good option, especially with New York really banning out a lot of the tapping maps in DT3, Nomad 5, for example. And I also feel like there is a possibility with them going Hidden 3 as well, but this hidden pool has not been touched at all. Oh my god, they picked the
Oh my god, they're
map.
RNG in Nomad 6. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is the hardest precision map we've seen in the tournament by like half a star, basically. The hardest precision map before this was the Mario custom by Sour, or it's not Sour, sorry, Bushy. But like even that is like peanuts compared to this map. This map is super hard.
This map is so difficult, especially on the aim. Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, it has less, like, huge jumps. Like, it's relatively consistent spacing for the most part, but the problem is that that even the consistent spacing is bigger than most of the aim and Nomad 5 from semifinals. So, I mean, New Jersey was a good precision team. New York, not as successful on the precision picks so far in the tournament. So, on paper, New Jersey should be favored, but not guaranteed because, again, just not sure how well all of these players have scaled to this point on specifically the hyper precision.
Yeah, I feel like we're delving into like the unknown a little bit, especially when there has not been a CS9 map in this tournament, if I remember correctly.
I think we had one really early, or was it CS 8 point something? Hold on, let me double check me. Let me double check the main sheet.
There's one that was 8.8. But I don't remember. There's one that was CS8 and one that was CS 8.8. But the difficulty on both maps are like between the Nomad 5 on round of 16 versus this one is just a completely different level.
Oh yeah, I mean 1,000,000%. Round of 16 Nomad 5, both lower BPM, or actually no, same BPM because 80 BPM is half BPM, but way less spacing. Like ridiculously, a ridiculous amount less spacing. So yeah, I mean, this is just up to who's scaled to precision at this point. Is that Kevin in the lobby for CS9 precision?
Yeah, he can do CS0, CS 2.5. Now he's going in for the CS9 map.
Did I just see Kevin no map? Did I see that in the lobby chat? Am I? That wasn't from New York, by the way. That's not a lie. It's just.
I think he played this map. I'm pretty sure he had to like he had to update
delete
it or
it?
just delete it. Yeah, completely delete it. Wow, I cannot see these circles.
Nope, we're playing O Super Ants. We also don't have automatic circles this cursor size, so the cursor is bigger than the circles at this point. Kilo finding the first break here for New York, and again, not, oh god, and there goes more as well. New York, not what you want to see in the early goings of this map. Again, it is the shortest map we've seen so far, so New Jersey gonna start running away with it at some point if they keep holding on. Kevin finding to be the one trade, but Drudge also trades it, so also all FC is down for New York. Project Will also going to drop for New Jersey, but again, it's the star player for New Jersey. It's Yoshi Lover on this map. 99% accuracy, FCing, and New York can't find a combo. And I think New Jersey is
no.
I don't think New York isn't able to find, if New York isn't able to find their footing in this back half of the map, I think it's just over. Yoshi Lover, I think, has done a lot. 230,000 score lead is a lot when the scores are this low and nobody has any combo. Kilo finding another break, and I think New Jersey, you see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's right there. It's basically guaranteed at this point.
Yeah, exactly. With 270k lead and with that ultimate combo from Project Will, Yoshi Lover, and Kevin, I don't think there's gonna be enough. There's a double break from Kevin and Will, but is that gonna be enough to actually close this out? Yoshi has a 99.45% accuracy.
Yeah, Yoshi, the star player for New Jersey, showing up again, finally finding another break. It's 2 recoveries for New York versus nothing on the side of New Jersey, but both New York players have to FC the rest of the map, and there goes RD, and I think that's basically GG. I don't think Moore has a score to come back, and also finding a break. So GG, well played. New Jersey going to secure top 2 for this year's iteration of 5USC, and New York going to fall short at 3rd place in this year.
Yeah, and doubters be silenced, because I feel like New Jersey that was a disgusting score, especially from Yoshi Lover, especially. I think that was incredible, but really commiserations to New York A. I think the fact that they're here getting top 3 is just amazing, especially with how good these players are. And yeah, I mean, congratulations to New Jersey A for actually completing this top 2. I feel like they were very, very worried about getting top 4 in the first place, and getting top 4 for the past 3 years, 4 years or so. And so really being able to push this barrier that they've had from 4th place curse all the way to being top 2 in this, I feel like it's a really, really big confidence boost. And now they're going to be going against SoCal tomorrow to go see what they can go do and possibly bring them to bracket reset and win, but really depends.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is no surprise to me. New Jersey, they had such a strong showing last iteration, and their players basically all came back just stronger, and they even upgraded with replacing Akayu for Project Will in this iteration. So no surprise to me that New Jersey secures top 2 here. New York, of course, as a New York player myself, I'm very sad that we lost, but commiserations to New Jersey. Good job on their 2nd place, guaranteed at this point. And all that's left to do is destroy SoCal in their next match, which should be on Saturday, and bracket reset on Sunday, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you're completely right. I believe it's gonna be, the match tomorrow is gonna be New Jersey versus SoCal at 20 UTC, or wait, is that 20 UTC or is that 22?
Yeah, that's 20. That's 20.
It's 20. Okay.
It's 20
And then
the sheet, yeah.
Cool. And then I believe the one on Sunday, possible bracket reset, is gonna be at 20 UTC as well. So again, congratulations to New Jersey. I think a lot of people know here that I have complete bias for New Jersey, but at the same time, I really want to say how good New York has played incredibly throughout this tournament. They didn't have more until around semifinals to finals week, and
yeah,
I think
semifinals he's playing from China at like 10 a.m.
Yeah, so like I think that it shows a lot of heart and a lot of grit for these players to beat teams like Indiana, like Pennsylvania. I feel like these players really showed how good they are. I think massive shout outs to Moore and Steven especially, and I think the team, like everyone on the team, really showed up. So really commiserations to them, and congratulations on getting top 3.
Yeah, also I'd like to say I'm a dumbass. The first match is 22, you were right.
Okay.
5USC20. Yeah. Okay. I'm just blind. But yeah, I think that's it for us for now. We'll catch you at the show match first. I think show match will be first tomorrow, and then the match will start. If I remember the scheduling correctly.
Guys, really appreciate it. And that's gonna be us. And again, thank you for watching. And we really hope that you'll be able to tune in into the show match and the final grand finals match tomorrow and on Sunday as well.